Hey guys, Missed here again for another video today, and we are back with our Houston Vikings franchise mode. And I'm excited because we will finally get to finish the inaugural season of the Houston Vikings in NHL 18, which I mean, so far, we really aren't even that bad of a team. We could probably make like a few trades and then get a few half decent players and go on a playoff run, but I don't want to. I want to tank because I do want to get some draftees in here, and then we'll figure out how long down the road it will take us to get into the playoffs. Probably 3 or 4 years. I know George McPhee for when he was talking about Vegas, he said that he would like to win a Stanley Cup in the first 5 years. As a franchise, I'm going to say the same thing, but instead of 5 years, I want 7 years. So I'm going to make sure that we win a Stanley Cup in the first 7 years of our franchise, which I think it would be cool. Obviously, it's always cool to win a Stanley Cup. I can't wait. I want to see this team, the jerseys, or the players in the jerseys, raise a Stanley Cup. So, yeah, I just want to talk and go through some things. So, first thing, I did change the injury settings. I turned them up to 8 out of 100 or on the sliders because I do want injuries to be a thing, and there just hasn't been an injury yet in either of my series when they were both when the sliders were at 6 out of 100. So I turned them up to 8 out of 100, and we'll see if that helps or if that changes anything. Because really, if we had a big injury to Pasternak, that could be really bad to us. He could be, or then he's our most point prolific scorer, I guess. And if he were to go down to an injury, we lose him for a month or so, we could really drop off, which, to be honest, I wouldn't really be complaining about as much this year. A few years down the road, I may be complaining, but still. So I do want to go see the progress reports. I do want to see how well everyone has been growing. So we'll see. Let's sort it by growth. We'll just sort it by attributes that are modified. So Hischier, he started at a 78 and is currently an 80 overall, which is good. Korpisalo started at a 79 and is now an 80, which is good. Johns hasn't changed. Burakovsky hasn't changed. Pulock started at a 76 and is now a 77. Carlson, 76, still a 76, but that's fine. And no one else has grown in the NHL. I should go check. Wait, now it shows goalies. Yeah, Korpisalo's there. So let's go and check the system then. Luukkonen, he's grown 2 overall, which is good. He started at a 60, now a 62. Juuso Välimäki started at a 62, now a 63. Slater Quack started at a 73, now a 74. Nick Hague started at a 60, now a 62. Ville Pokka hasn't changed overall-wise, but he is growing in some of his stats, which is also good. Alex DeBrincat started at a 72, now a 74. That's really good. Afanajenov has not changed, but some of his stats are growing. Same thing for Kriski. Same thing for Johansson. Liljegren's up to a 67. He started at 66, so that's good. Kasperi Kapanen 75 to 76, which is good as well. And yeah, I believe that is everyone. So overall, good growth from everyone so far, which I'm happy with. I did want to check that because I do want to make sure that our players are growing, which is good. I'd like to see some decent jumps out of like DeBrincat and some of our younger prospects that we drafted in this past draft heading into the next season. So I guess now it is time to sim through to the deadline, and we'll see if we want to make any trades at that time. So Nathan Beaulieu for Ryan Pulock, a 3rd and a 4th. I am not going to get rid of Ryan Pulock because I just do not want to get rid of him. He's a really good defenseman for us. I know he's only 77 overall, but still, I would like to keep him the way he is because I do like him. He hopefully could be decent for us, at least like a 3rd pairing defenseman for us. That would be nice, but you never know. It all depends, I guess, really. So at the end of this scouting assignment, I think I might stop the sim. We'll edit the trade block. Kevin Connaughton waiver claim. 74 overall. How old is he? I do not know how old he is. He is 27. So, I mean, I could take him, but I'm just going to decline. I don't want him, to be honest, so I'm just going to decline that. He's not very good either. 74 overall, that's an AHL defenseman on a $1 million deal contract. I mean, I could have taken him on for the cap, because I'm pretty sure he did have 1 year left, but, I mean, still, I don't think it's worth taking on that contract. Let's go check the Liga forwards for 3 weeks. So let's stop the sim now. 23, 31, and 5 is currently our record. So overall, it's not too bad. Pasternak's still the leading scorer on the team. We are still last in our division. Are we still tied for second last in the league, though? If you guys didn't know, we were tied with Calgary or Vancouver for second last in the league. It was one of those two teams. I do not remember. So actually, Calgary and Vancouver are both under us now, and we are now at 51 points. So, I mean, I'd like for us to do a little bit worse, to be honest with you, but I want to make sure that we get a top 3 pick. If we don't get a top 3 pick, we could be in big trouble for the future. We really need a top 3 pick. And, you know, maybe you never know. Knowing Vancouver, they may drop down to 5th, but still, I'd like to win the lottery. We do have a decent amount of wins. Like, even if we stopped losing games and we just got 1 point, like Calgary is doing, I'd be perfectly okay with that as well, because then realistically, we just drop lower and lower. So maybe I might have to get rid of some defensive players on the team. All right, let's go check the trade block. That's what I was trying to say, and we will see who's on it. Well, I definitely don't want to get rid of those 3. Well, maybe Olin, but not really still, if you know what I mean. So let's sort it by overall. Let's see. Where is Nico Hischier? He's dropped to a 79. How well is he doing, though, points-wise? Wow, he's got 23 goals. He's got 40 points, so he's not doing too bad overall, which is good. Now, let's see. Melker Karlsson, I would not mind getting rid of. That is for sure. I mean, I don't really like his contract that much for like a 4th liner. Let's see, is there anybody else? If we sort it by age, who's the oldest on the team? Well, wouldn't be able to get rid of Iginla or Tyler Kennedy. Maybe Tommy Wingles as well. We could. From that, let's sort it by age again, and we'll see who else. Not really anybody else. Maybe like Alexander Burmistrov. I mean, I don't know. I think I'd rather get rid of Petrovic because he's on a pretty shitty deal, to be honest. Yeah, we'll try that. He is a defensive defenseman as well. So if we add those 3 to the trade block, maybe we might get some offers for them. We'll have to wait and see. I do want to edit one more thing on the trade block. I did forget to edit. So the surplus and the wants, I'm going to check. So is this what we are getting rid of, I believe? Well, yeah, okay, wait. So I would like a forward in any role from 17 to 24. Yeah, I'd prefer 3.5 to 5 star. Potential minimum accuracy, I guess low. Cap doesn't matter that much. And yeah, we'll keep it like that, all right? So I think we'll keep it like that. Then defenseman as well. I'm not even going to look for goalies. I do not think we need goalies. Did I do 24 or 25? I think I did 24, right? Yeah, I did. All right, so 24. And then again, we'll go 3.5 star to 5 star. Can't change the... Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, so potential max accuracy. I'd like to put that too high as well because I don't want to necessarily just get low potential players, which I believe that is what that is. So also, I will get, or I'll do another one for defensemen because we definitely, well, I'd say we probably need defensive prospects because if we land with a top 3 pick, if we get first overall, more than likely I'll go Rasmus Dahlin. If we get second, or third, I want Andrei Svechnikov, which is a forward, so which I did create in the game if you guys didn't know that. Now you do. So another defensive want, I believe that is good. Current picks, though. I mean, off. Well, yeah, I don't want to get rid of my first, second, or third, I believe. Wait, are these players I want to get rid of? I honestly don't even remember. I honestly don't know. I'm not too used to this, to be honest. I don't know how this works too much. I know the wants. This is what I'm supposed to have as wants. Pretty sure. You want to remove these? We'll just I don't know. But yeah, wants. So surplus, I believe, is just things that I'd be getting rid of. So let's do wants. I want. Top 4 defensemen, top 6. I don't even know. You know what? We're just gonna. Yeah, I honestly don't know. We'll switch this one to defenseman, I guess. Any defenseman. Any forwards? I believe, yeah, we'll just do any forwards. And also any goaltenders. No, not elite. I just figured it would go to any, like the other two did. All right, there we go. So. All right, yeah, we'll try that. So current picks, I would like first, second, and thirds. And also future picks, I would like first, second, and thirds. All right, well, hopefully that is good then. Hopefully that's not too bad, and we'll see if we get some offers now. That took a little while to do. I should really get familiar with that because, to be honest, I am not. So. Yeah, let's sim to the deadline now, and we'll see if we get any trade offers. Sim about a week and a half, a little bit under a week and a half. Hopefully we can lose a few games heading into this. So, Alex Petrovich and our 6th round pick for a 3rd round pick in next year's draft from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Could I get something more? Because the value is most definitely on their side. Like they'd be getting, or they'd be basically taking everything. What? I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to figure out what I am trying to say, to be honest. Honestly, couldn't tell you. Can we get their second this year? It has a lot more value, but let's try it. Proposed trade. Trade rejected. All right. Well, that's not going to happen. Why is there... Oh, yeah, because it was second rounders. Yeah, okay. What if we add... They don't have a third in this year's draft, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, I was going to say, do they not really want to give up on any other picks? How about a 4th this year as well? Or, sorry, next year. And a 5th this year. Could that go through? Proposed trade? No, it will not. Could I get rid of the 6th? Could I do 1-for-1? Petrovich for a 3rd? No, I could not. Let's try a 7th, though. I just want to make sure that they aren't being cheeky about it and trying to make the deal more in favor for them. So proposed trade. Trade rejected still. So I feel like we would have to give up a 6th then. We'll just give up the 6th in next year, or not next year's draft, but a few years down the road. So Vili Polka will get called up to the NHL. Yeah, Alex Petrovich is gone. All right, so we got a few draft picks for that, which I am happy with because I would like to have a decent amount of draft picks heading into this season. So in the system, we are going to need to call up Vili Polka. Yep, I believe that is all we need to do. So we'll do that, and then we'll go to edit lines, and we'll fix the lines. I do not want to click best lines, just because that would not work out very well. That would change everything I have. So we'll substitute Polka into all lines. And then for the AHL, I do not know. I don't think any of these guys are ours, or are mine, I should say. Definitely not. Nope. 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 I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're just all definitely not. Well, I guess we'll just put in the best one of Manavayan. I don't know. Is there any scratched forwards that I could just put in that are better? I don't think any of these players are mine, though. So, yeah, we'll just go with Eklund, I guess, instead of Manavayan. Yeah, sure. All right, there we go. And I believe everything is fine now as well. So we'll sim. We lose to Edmonton, which is good. And now Melker Karlsson for a third now. Interesting. Let's see. What could I get rid of? Or not what could I get rid of, but what, or could I get rid of the fifth? We go 1-for-1. Proposed trade. Trade rejected. All right. Well, how about we try a seventh then? Because I do not want to give up on some of our... I'd like to keep the majority of our lower picks. Just in case, because you never know. Since the new draft steal thing that's in the game, that's pretty damn... Wow. Holy picks we have this year. We might actually have way too many picks in this upcoming draft. Let's see. How about a 2021 seventh? This is for the Rangers pick next year, so that's fine. So the seventh won't go through. We'll have to try a sixth rounder then. Let's try a sixth in 2021 then. Proposed trade. Trade rejected still, so it's going to have to be a fifth then. Which means, do I want to get rid of it? Or do I want to get rid of Melker Karlsson and a fifth? I mean, we'll just go a few years down the road with the fifth, I guess. That will go through. I don't think I'll call up Tyler Kennedy, though. I think I'll call someone else up. Let's make some more roster moves. So we're making a few trades here, guys. I hope you guys are okay with that, because I would like for the majority of our players to grow, and also these are kind of just veterans that aren't really veterans that I'm trying to move out. So I'm going to call Kapanen up. Yeah, I will call Kapanen up. Now let's go edit lines, and again, we'll see what that is. So I didn't want to bring Tyler Kennedy up just because he's actually not too bad. So that's why I'm calling up Kapanen. He is just not as good. He's not as good defensively either, which is good. So now I'm going to have to switch some things around here. Let's put in Reed Boucher here, who I think is a left wing. Yes, he is. Put Boucher there, and then we'll switch out Boucher here for Tyler Kennedy. And then we'll switch out Tyler Kennedy for Orendors, I guess. Sure. I did both. Okay, well, we'll switch out this Orendors for Tyler Kennedy. Well, no, it's not going to work. Well, we're going to have to scratch Tyler Kennedy for a second then. All right, well, right here we'll put in Tyler Kennedy. Yup. And then right here we'll put in the other player that was there. Orendors, I guess. Why not? And I think... Wait, what else? Extras... What is it? 3-on-3. We'll put on. Let's put on Liljegren. Is Liljegren already there? No, he's not. All right, well, that's fine. Instead of Eklund being there as well, I'll put on Afanajanov. Sure. All right. Well, I think that is fine now. So we're good. We'll sim. We also lose to New York, which is good. Now Calgary is offering us a trade for Tommy Wingels and our fourth for a third, Eric Gryba and Matt Stajan. I don't know how I feel about Gryba and Stajan, but yeah, Stajan's on a kind of bad deal, to be honest. I'd rather just do Wingels for like a third, which yeah, definitely won't go through. But again, can we try, like, can we literally just basically do the same trade for the three players? Like, what if we try a sixth in the 2020 draft? Proposed trade rejected, so we'd have to try a fifth then, which, to be honest, I mean, it's not that bad. It's 2023 fifth. Proposed trade rejected still, so it would have to be a fourth for Tommy Wingels, which To be honest, that third can just go away then. Let's sort it. I want to go to the 2019 draft. Let's get a fourth, fifth, and a sixth from Calgary. That definitely will not go through. Yes, apparently it will then. All right, well, I mean, I could probably get a seventh as well. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's get a seventh as well. We gotta get our players, our prospects here, so you never know. Well, can we get the seventh as well? We can. All right. Well, Tommy Wingles for a fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh round pick from Calgary in next year's draft. Which, I mean, it's not that bad of a trade, to be honest. So, who are we going to call up now? Andrew Kopp. Sure, let's call up Andrew Kopp. Actually, no, let's call up Reed Boucher. Yeah, we'll call up Reed Boucher, and let's go edit lines again. And then we'll see what's up. All right, so, yeah, Boucher will fit into the third line, which I think he is a third liner anyways. He might be a fourth liner. Can I check? No, he's listed as a depth forward, but he grew to 79 just from me doing that, which is good, actually. So, and then I guess we'll just call or put in Johansson. Sure, I mean, you know what? We'll just do best lines in the AHL, whatever. All right, yeah, so now we are at the deadline, and, well, basically, at least at a trade block. No, I'm fine. We got a game against Vegas, who we won against, unfortunately, and then we lose to the, or we'll hopefully lose to the Islanders. You know what, let's just sim to the end of the season, yeah, so we'll sim to the end of the season, then I'll end the episode there. I'm not going to make any more trades. Hopefully we can start losing, though. Let's not win. I mean, we're getting some losses. But, yeah, so let's see. Added scouting assignment. Defenseman in the WHL for 3 weeks. It's fine with me, I guess. Yeah, that's not, whatever. Now on a win streak. There we go. We lost to Arizona. We lose to St. Louis. Can we continue some losses? Let's lose to Vancouver. Yeah. If we can lose to Vancouver and Calgary, that'd be good because that would push them up. That would also push us down. All right, now to the last 5 games of the season as well. So, you know what? Overall, a pretty bad season, which is really good, to be honest. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, so we hit 40 losses. Honestly, let's just not hit 30 wins. Well, we did hit 30 wins. Don't get 31, though. There we go. All right, that's good. So, a final record of 30, 43, and 9. So, that is a pretty poor record. We definitely did finish last in our division. Probably last. I was going to say probably last in the conference, but maybe not, to be honest, because obviously Calgary and Vancouver are both in our conference as well. So let's go see. Moment of truth. Where did we finish throughout the entire league? Let's see. We finished second last in the entire league. So, you know what? That's pretty good. I am happy about that. Overall, that's pretty good. So, you know what? Maybe if we hadn't got 30 wins, we would have been a little bit lower, but still, since we did finish second last, we have very high odds now to win the lottery. But, yeah, that is good. So I'll check out all the stats and everything in the next episode, guys, since we will have an off season, and we'll also have our draft. But, yeah, that is going to be it from me, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you all did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.